Why? Ron Marchini's back. Oh my!
That was me biting his nuts, not actually blowing him. I don't know. I just want to dissuade your perception of what just happened, man. That was... Alright.
This movie says $89.95 list price.
That's
And it's 89 minutes long. That means you pay
More than $1
more than $1 a minute for a Ron Marchini.
That is quality presentation right there.
Jesus Christ.
This must be like the best film ever made then.
Like if I was a hooker, like I don't even think I could legitimately charge that much per minute. I'm not that entertaining.
Well, once you start, like you can't, but like once you start getting
Once I get
better
in
at
that
working
groove.
that shaft and you know,
Jesus fucking Christ.
like it only
That's
takes
true.
6 minutes
it's
or
only-
something. Like you gotta get more than
$6.
$6
That's
for
true.
taking it in the mouth or something.
How do we get to these points? I just don't understand how we get to these points every time.
We got Ron Marchini and another martial arts spectacular, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I hope it lives up to the sequel Karate Cop, which was pretty awesome. So you want to go
Yeah,
watch?
man, he's got his special forces cap on, like
Yep.
he's looking like a badass.
Looks like a dork. Let's go watch.
This should be some...
Omega Cop! Omega Cop! Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bad Movie Night. My name is Chris,
I'm Mark.
AJ.
and tonight we watched another spectacular Ron Marchini film, Omega Cop.
Omega Cop.
Yes!
Yeah!
Ron
Oh
Marchini!
my God,
He
look
has
at
the
it.
same hat! Same hat as
Special
Karate Cop!
Police.
Look at that title screen, God.
Same hat
Is
as
this the
Karate
prequel
Cop.
to Karate Cop?
This is a prequel.
Is it maybe for it?
It seems like it is.
Shit, this is good shit.
So we started this movie and we saw that he had his special forces cap exactly like in Karate Cop. And then it turns out it's the exact same character.
But I mean, that kind of stuff happens. Especially with like trauma movies, you'll see them reuse footage and things throughout.
oh yeah,
other movies?
of course.
Yeah.
Like,
So it wasn't-
with Wheels of
I
Fire
wasn't
and stuff
tipped
like that.
off
It was the
immediately.
exact-
Yeah, Corman
Yeah,
does the tip.
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't tipped off immediately. I was tipped off after he said his name was John Travis, who is the main character of Karate Cop, which was a phenomenal movie.
It was.
So to learn
was
now,
phenomenal.
when we settled in 10 minutes into this, to learn that this is the beginnings of one of cinema's greatest characters ever brought to film,
John
Travis. I was blown away, and I was super excited.
I was too. Because I love Ron Marchini. I'm on the Ron Marchini train right now.
I see
Riding that train.
I hope he runs him over.
I'm Ron Marchini, gonna kick this kid in the ass.
In the
Then I'll
weenie.
kill him dead, and then I'll go smoke some grass. That's good.
My name's Marchini. I'm gonna run after this kid. I'm gonna fuck him in the...
Weenie. Marchini.
Your turn.
I'm Ron Marchini. I'm sexy, baby.
I've seen
Riding that train.
2 of Ron Marchini's films with this one, and I feel like I could definitely watch, 10 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he is just...
Unfortunately, he's only
Caliber.
in maybe 3 more.
Ron Marchini is not the problem with this movie.
No.
I'll say that.
No, he's
Right?
not the problem. What is the problem with this movie?
Well, we'll get there.
Well,
What?
when you are the executive producer as well as the leading role of a movie, are you not also the problem when...
Well,
The movie itself is...
It could be argued his wife is the executive producer as well.
It could be argued in a court of law.
You think he's still married?
Do you think she was the executive producer of Karate Cop?
We cannot choose who we love, gentlemen.
Can't choose it. Like, I don't even think Marchini knows he's in a movie right now. Like, I think they just convinced him that this is the truth.
Man, he's in a ton of
And he
movies.
just does things. That's how they make their movies.
Guys, we gotta see Death Machines.
He seems so serious all the time. Like, he wouldn't...
He's like such a small person.
Like, when they asked him to be in a movie, he would think, like, that's just, like, no, I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
These people are asking whatever happened to Ron Marchini online.
45, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's old now.
He's just saving women. Like... He's got 3 women now. Like, what?
He just collects the women. So, in the main plot of Karate Cop, of Omega
Oh my
Cop.
God.
So, my
Sure,
God.
sure.
Omega Cop.
What is the main plot of Make? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what it is.
It turns out Ron Marchini as John Travis is one of the last cops alive in a futuristic wasteland that is the United States of America. Well, traffic doesn't look too bad in the future.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad when the ozone dissolves that it, like, you know, at least clears up traffic.
And it apparently doesn't affect anything else.
No.
Run.
So this is supposed to be the future, right? A
Of
post-apocalyptic.
course, yeah. No, this is after the ozone dissolved. All right.
And
so this is...
you can drive around, you can go outside, fine. But apparently the world has ended. Environmental disasters have occurred. Holocaust.
The environmental holocaust.
Which has changed the world from the normal world that we know it into a world where it is exactly the same, except for people have become crazy marauders who wear black face paint and have terrible hair.
When you can't go outside because of a
This sounds like DC
insanity-inducing solar flare. This is what happens to society. This is what happens to society. Like,
and it literally lasted 12 seconds. Like, he's looking at the bullets coming in.
Oh, no.
fuck! Here comes the ozone.
No, not the ozone, Mark.
Get in that shit, you'll be fine. They'll protect you.
Not the ozone, Mark.
That's how it works.
Look at how
Oh, this guy's dead, man.
Oh, he got ozoned.
There was a voiceover at the intro. My problem was there was no scrolling text with it.
You gotta have scrolling text.
have the scrolling text.
First mistake.
Seriously,
First
Ron,
mistake.
come on. What were you thinking
Ron,
here?
what the fuck were you
Like,
thinking, man?
No,
You've written books here. You have to have. This
did-
movie came out how many years after Star Wars? 16 years after Star Wars came out? 14 years?
Scrolling text.
You gotta have scrolling text to the intro of the story. It is absolutely required.
they did have Batman.
Such as the...
So many holes in the ozone layer, guys. You sure this is in every movie we watched prior to this?
Which one exactly playgrounds anyway?
Nice glasses.
Ron Marchini, here we
Oh
go.
shit, Ron Marchini? Marchini? God, the Karate Cop?
Adam West! Are you kidding me?
What?
What is
Batman's
this
in
cat?
this? Batman and Ron Marchini. So Adam West is the controller of the bunker of Everyone Lives Underground. Ron Marchini is part of the police force that goes out and protects the
Special
entrance.
Forces.
Special Forces. He goes out, he's out too long, solar flare happens, he's contaminated him, Adam West is afraid to have him come back in. So now Ron Marchini, left alone as the sole survivor, out in the wasteland, has to survive and figure out what he's gonna do. Can't come back to the bunker.
Is that it?
That's
Is that
yeah.
really the plot?
That's what basically happens.
What is going on?
He's in a
There's
death
no
trap.
plot to this movie.
do
Like,
you
at
mean
least
there's
last
no
Karate
plot?
Cop had a plot.
He's kicking
the
ass
Taliban.
and taking girls
And names?
and names.
I mean,
Oh, right, the... Oh my god, he kicks everybody in the dick.
Why wouldn't you?
What's this? My favorite Journey song, guys.
you know what I would have
Awesome.
liked for this
Badass.
movie? This is technically the prequel to Karate Cop. I would have liked some backstory on the karate. How did he learn karate?
He was
Special
born with it. He was,
forces, man.
he's
I wanna
been
know
bathed
some of
in
that.
it. He's grown
I want
in
to see
it.
who's
He is
teaching him
one with
karate. I want to
Look,
learn the
Adam
in
West.
this.
Look,
That's
Ron
true.
Marchini's got 2 moves.
All right.
Ron Marchini's got 1 move.
The ball buster, right?
No, he's got 2.
He punches somebody in the dick.
That's 1 move. What's going on in this movie?
Nothing's
Like
going
on my
on.
phone.
in
There's
the movie.
literally nothing going on.
Oh yeah, and
Classic Ron Marchini dick punch.
He's just gonna save his women. I don't understand what makes
It's
him
not a dick punch.
cop.
Everything is a dick punch in this movie.
Listen, if you're not punching for the dick, then you're not trying to win.
Holy
Shit!
Oh man, Marchini! He's on fire.
He's got the twirl around kick then too.
Okay. And that's all he does. And your comment...
What more do you need?
Your comment about him and these women make no sense because he's not interested in any woman
Then
in
why
a
is he-
sexual way.
Why is he keeping around?
I don't know, but it was clear in Karate Cop and it's clear in Omega Cop. He has no interest in anything.
I
do you
feel
think?
like I have to agree with
Yeah?
you on that. I don't think he
You think
has
he's-
much interest.
You think he's
in it,
asexual?
but he's
Yes.
like
He's like a
takes
plant?
satisfaction in just like saving those that need to be saved.
Damsels in
yes,
distress.
he takes
Shit.
satisfaction in
So he
actually
has,
the
like,
rescue of
The
them.
higher calling. He's like, he's not on the level of us men. He's like up here and he's like doing what's right. That he's,
No, he just doesn't.
He doesn't do what's right.
His
so that
jump
he can,
doesn't
like-
work. It doesn't fucking work. He has no feeling down there. Earlier in the movie, he gets punched in the balls. He loses all sensation in his cock piece. He feels nothing. Nothing. And so his desires, his sexual desires have all died. The only thing he cares about now is punching people in the dick and getting revenge on those who did his dick wrong. That is Ron Marchini's life
Did you miss
purpose
that
at this point.
the recap.
Is he like RoboCop?
He's referencing the beginning of the movie because it was so horrifying watching his friends die.
Yeah, it was horrifying to see.
Because remember, he has to become an outlaw, become a karate cop. So
It was horrifying to watch.
But he became Omega Cop.
Maybe he's
beyond.
masturbating right now, and this is what he masturbates
Like
to.
I don't understand how he went from
Is that what he
I
did?
don't understand how he went from Omega Cop to Karate
I think
Cop.
it's
That's
the
like a
other way around.
downsize, right?
Yeah,
it
seriously.
does. Karate cop. Omega cop sounds more.
No, I do
erotic.
really think he's jerking off right now.
You think he'll kill Adam West?
This is what he jerks off to. Death.
That's morbid.
We're not over.
You can throw as many
Yeah.
beautiful women around Marchini as you want. He will never feel anything.
You'll never be contaminated by the beauty of a woman.
No.
What about the beauty of a man?
Listen,
No.
the beauty of the martial arts.
That's
has
what does it.
contaminated.
He's at a higher level. He's
Yes.
like Steven Seagal. He's just beyond us as a human.
Yeah,
He's
Steven
become
Seagal.
one with the
He's
martial
transformed
arts.
into
Yes.
like
into a Russian citizen.
Vladimir Putin.
I heard he's good friends with Chuck Norris.
self-produced martial artists. Like the studios skipped over him for Chuck Norris's
I don't know why.
and
Can you figure out why?
Van
Yeah.
Damme's.
because he looks like Tim the Toolman Taylor, but
he's-
and
shorter.
he's only 4 feet tall.
Nah. He
You
kinda
don't
looks
think that sports jacket's helping him at
You know,
all?
I just realized he kind of looks like Tim Allen.
You know what he is? He's like
Does
the
he?
guy that produces your movie, but somehow ended up starring in him.
He's like Tim Allen if Tim Allen knew a little bit about karate.
But Tim Allen would have been selling drugs at this point on the
True.
street. I feel like Ron Marchini should have made some more movies.
He was like 46 years old at the time of this.
self-produce and self-star and stuff.
He made as many as he
when it
could.
Doesn't come around, like you can't just keep making stuff. You know.
No, you can't.
I mean, when your film is
No, you can't.
when your film is watched by us and discussed, then you've failed at something.
Well, I
like,
still, I don't know about that. I just think people have found these films. I think, we're talking about a really small audience that has no idea
All right.
about Ron
What was so
Marchini.
good about this movie then?
There was nothing good about this movie.
What the fuck are you talking about?
2002, we started a movie called The New Gladiators.
2002.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of his most known movies.
He would have been 60, almost 60 years old.
Yeah, he's still doing stuff.
God damn, look at him kill those guys with karate.
Is he still
Hey,
alive?
did you see his pants? I think he shit himself. Did you see that?
I can see that. He's either got some serious swamp ass or he shit himself. Shit himself dirty.
I enjoyed Karate Cop a lot. I think he has
Yes,
some
Karate
good
Cop was way
movies.
better.
And I want to know. And
I don't agree with that point.
What,
But
Karate
Karate
Cop?
Cop was like a good film compared
well,
to this.
It was better.
It was better. It was significantly
like better on what scale? From like
Action?
shit to like
Nah.
Whoa.
How fucking dare you?
Whoa!
you've got like shit and vomit, and you're like comparing
For
the
one,
two. Like
we
which
had
one's worse?
karate moves.
No. Karate Cop was a coherent movie that you could follow from beginning to end. Yeah,
Sure.
deviated here and there.
Yeah, they added teleportation and Guy
Yeah, but you knew what he was
Fieri
doing.
and
You knew what Ron
And you
Marchini's
knew
mission
what he
was.
stood for.
teleportation crystals.
Honor and justice.
Exactly.
Honor
At least he had a
Point. In this, he's just wandering around.
Yeah. He's just wandering
He
around.
picks up a whole bunch of women for some reason. He takes them to some high school locker room for some reason. And then he
Honor,
leaves.
like AJ just said, honor and justice. Isn't that exactly what he's doing in this
It's
film?
around Marchini way. It's terrible. How'd they lose him? He's so fucking
What
slow.
is? Who puts this in a screenplay? Who writes this shit?
Ron Marchini's wife.
Uh-oh.
is it-
This is a
20-minute running montage, guys.
Trap. Oh shit. He's not
Dude,
playing.
fuck this kid up, Ron Marchini. All right, just
Black belt, 1967 champ.
this is solar flare time. All right, you don't fuck. You just kill them. Just kick him in the face.
Here we
Ron
go.
Marchini's so packed into those pants. See
I
that
know.
right there?
Yeah.
God damn, Mark. All right, it's time for the Beat It
I'll
music
fuck
video.
you up and all
Beat it.
your
Here we go.
They're gonna do the thrill dance? Have some more chicken, have some more pie.
And I will say, I know we're comparing a lot to Karate Cop. It's hard not to. But in Karate Cop, the main villain, who's also in this movie, was a lot better and a lot more fleshed out.
Yeah.
And you could like understand
Then U-boat Captain.
Well,
this guy in this
Sven.
movie. Yeah, I couldn't understand a goddamn word he was
You
saying.
Bring me the girl.
you feel that? Power punch.
Must be crazy.
What is he saying?
He's asking him to give him the women.
Is he speaking English?
You find yourself in something between cops and. You can't hear what they.
What's your social security number, bitch? Take out a mortgage on your house.
Bad.
Dude, I will say, that one gun he has,
Shit. That's
fucking
bad.
bad ass.
He was like-
Mark.
The 6-bullet rifle.
Dude, I had no
Oh,
idea what was
man,
gonna
it's
happen.
like a
I was
pipe
so
gun.
excited at what it was gonna do. If it was
Yeah.
a chain gun, and
We're
then
not
it just,
let down.
it was like in that video game. Oh fuck, what game is that? Where there's like a big 6-gun shotgun like that.
I mean, literally, everyone's lined up at the fucking garage door, and
6-gun
every bullet
shotgun.
hits somebody. It was amazing.
Oh fuck! It's the Taliban.
You know, you're dumber than I thought you were.
Oh shit! Dad, no! Oh no! I gotta shoot at Marchini. Oh, he's got the ultimate gun. Holy shit!
Shoots like 5 shots at once?
That's fucking
That
badass.
is badass.
Oh, people up.
Well, you can only shoot it once, and then he has to throw it away.
That was amazing, though.
Takes an hour to load.
So Ron Marchini kidnaps a bunch of women, and
Yes. And we
does
had this-
not kidnap
and he
any
takes them
women.
to his locker room.
He
He takes him to the doctor.
Jesus Christ! There's a doctor's office in the future. What?
The end of the world isn't that bad, right? It's just weird. Like,
Do you have healthcare?
There's Stacy Quiche. All right.
shit.
Jesus.
Look at that.
We're all done. Okay, go over here. You'll see that she is.
All he does is gynecological exams. Like, no, my elbows hurt. He's like, I need you to take your pants off
Take your.
and get in these stirrups.
Jesus. Ron Marchini's down.
All right, my fingers are gonna be cold, but I.
Well, Ron Marchini has to make sure his girls are clean, right? Before he inserts.
And then Ron Marchini's like, I hurt my thumb. And he's like, get in the stirrups, Ron.
No, I didn't understand the point of these women in this movie. They did nothing.
They're just eye candy.
Were they?
They shot some guns. A couple
They were
times.
just there to get captured and him to save. That was it. I didn't see any other angle.
I feel
Alright,
like that's
let me ask
what
you guys-
happens to women in many films.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad writing. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What was Ron Marchini's goal in this movie?
To get back into the underground.
Yes, he was trying to get back in the
He
bunker.
That's
was, yeah, his sole
That was
purpose.
his main
kept trying.
final goal.
He went back there
And he
multiple times.
wasn't allowed to get back in
No.
because
The solar flare.
The solar flare
Contaminated
contaminated him.
They were scared that it did.
where did it contaminate him?
On his Johnson. That's why he has no interest in winning.
Singed off his penis.
And Guy Fieri knew this.
It
Because he's gone
singed
through the
off
same
his
thing.
penis
All right.
and would have then metastasized to his brain.
Just like the doctor. You see his face? Black.
Where it would have
Oh,
turned
yeah.
him into a African American, and Adam West could not let that back in.
He's gonna look on the
Oh
phone.
god, he's gonna go back to the clinic and the
Stacey
cops.
Gage is still
oh
alive.
shit, he's still alive and crazy as fuck.
Fucking kill yourself, Stacy. Get it over with.
Why is he in this?
Nobody wants to see you anymore either.
Is he completely black?
I tried killing myself.
What happened to him? He has a makeup issue.
Solar flare didn't hit you. 3, 1, I can't.
2.
Oh,
Guys.
Oh.
3, 1, 2 is
But
how you
all
count
three
the
of those
3.
shots went right into his
3,
dick.
1, 2 is how you count the 3.
Is that how he counted it?
Yeah, 3.
what he said.
1, 2. I was like,
what he
what?
said.
Yeah, he
3.
did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
did he?
fucking
No, he
did.
didn't.
Yes, he fucking did.
And Ron Marchini shot every bullet into his dick. Did you see that?
I mean, when you come up to other people's dicks, like, that's what you shoot
I think
at.
that's why he focuses on the crotch so much.
Oh my god. No.
So that was the
I
problem.
didn't
Like
write this, so.
a lot of the movie, like they foreshadow or they imply, you know, that this solar flare issue is
Yeah.
a major problem, right?
Here's the problem.
It caused the doctor to be infected. It's causing psychological
But we
problems
don't
with
really
him.
see any of that, but the
It happened at the
doctor.
beginning. It's the reason the world is all fucked up. But then you would think, okay, this is important to the story in the movie. And then at the end of the movie, you would think solar flare is going to come back around because it's so important. They brought it up
It never
so
came
many
back around.
times, right?
Never came back.
And then they're like, oh, fucking cares about solar flare.
Wait until Karate
Why
Cop
wouldn't that
comes
happen
at
at the very end or something? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
why
melted
not
everybody?
wrap this around? Why not just complete the circle? It's the circle of life, Mark.
I mean, I'm definitely feeling like when they were producing this film, they were just like going willy-nilly with it and just being like, all right,
Yeah, I
let's
think
just
so.
shoot this scene followed by this scene followed by this scene. And by the time they were like finishing it up, they had like no idea
That's
how
why-
to tie it in with
That's
the
why I
end.
feel like this was like the learning experience, and Karate Cop was like the next level. Like they learned from the mistakes from the first movie, and they made Karate Cop better to fix those mistakes.
Well, they got David Carradine in the second one too, which like, that
Chris's
was
favorite. Hate him since day one though.
I'm not a fan of David Carradine.
more than Adam West.
Oh yeah, Adam West is terrible. Who likes Adam West? He talks like I'm Adam West.
He's fucking Batman. Have some respect.
Man, I'm Batman.
You're gonna get
cares if
so
you're
much
Batman?
fucking hate mail.
I don't
Just
care.
like all the hate mail you get for hating Van Damme. You're gonna all this Adam West
care.
hate mail. He just died. Have some fucking respect, man.
Van
Jesus.
Damme just died?
Van Damme's dead.
Adam West just died.
Who fucking cares?
Jesus. I love
I wouldn't mess up. Take
He's getting married. Adam West.
it to hold.
What are they doing right
getting
now? Are
married
you
before
kidding
they die.
me? This is what they're doing right now? Why don't you get the fuck out of there?
Ah, shit.
Do you think he's gonna die in this?
No, he can't. Okay, maybe he will.
He might.
Oh, no! That was
Holy
badass. Holy shit, that's dangerous, Ron.
Neither of these women are impressed. They're like, eh.
Okay.
What if
that's a
in
trick
the
question.
environmental disaster? What would you have? What would you eat?
I mean,
Yes,
honestly,
man. I don't know.
like, I would eat other people. Like, let's be
Wow!
I would be a
Fucking cannibal up in here.
Whoa.
I'd probably eat people too. They're probably really good.
I'm sure they're delicious. Like,
Well, it's like a
Meat
live.
falling off the bone. Delicious.
Barbecue,
Yeah.
spare ribs.
You gotta smoke it all day if you're gonna do that kind of
Barbecue, AJ ribs.
shit. I don't know, man. You think there's a lot on there?
For,
You think there's a lot of meat on that? It's all gonna be.
jiggling around.
It's gonna be all. What's his name from Megadeth is there at least?
Next time, let this man
Dave Mustaine from
Yeah,
Megadeth.
that's him right there.
What? They drink the blood?
Yeah, why not?
They won't show him drinking. Oh, they show Guy Fieri drinking it though.
Travis's blood. Travis's blood.
Travis's blood. Travis's blood. Travis's blood. Travis's blood.
Do you guys have any skills for the apocalypse? What are you gonna do?
I have.
What can you do in the apocalypse? You can't do fucking shit. Graphic design? What are you gonna do?
I have.
No skills. What about you, Mark? Can you whittle something with a knife? Like, what are you gonna do?
Listen.
I have people skills. I'm a people person.
Yeah, I can see
Stop
it.
touching yourself
Oh,
seductively.
please don't eat
Why
me.
is he doing
Please
this?
don't.
Dick kick.
Oh shit! Ron Marchini, you're my hero.
I love this guy, man. I love him.
Yeah, something about him.
So awesome.
You gotta watch all his movies.
I feel like the name is much cooler.
Yeah,
Omega Cop. It's cool.
It's a cool name. It's a good name for a movie.
And then,
Omega is also a way to say like all-encompassing.
and then to go from
I wouldn't say he's an all-encompassing cop.
he is. He encompasses everything you would want in a cop.
Does he have looks?
He's got the looks.
Is he
Does he?
racist?
He's
You
got
don't
the
know.
touch. He's
Is
got,
he racist?
what?
Good question.
Is he racist?
Is he?
Then he's not an all-encompassing cop. Come on, let's be real
honest,
here.
yeah. Let's be
He
honest.
probably is. Wait, he's like 70 years old now. I'm sure he is. Is that what you wanted to know? Is that what you wanted?
I got some good news and I got some bad news. Scavengers found an acetylene torch. Said you had some good news. That was the good news.
What's the bad news?
Okay, what's the bad news? They found a match. We'll do something about it.
How was that good news?
That was
Ron
excellent.
Marchini's so twisted.
This movie was so anticlimactic. Like,
Yeah.
it just never went anywhere.
No, it didn't. There's a lot of random.
There's lots of cool fights, and
There's a lot
There's a lot
of
of
kicking
action
and
and
punching and
ball
running
grabbing.
around.
Remember that one where
dude,
he
there's
like.
so much running
Oh
around.
man.
There's
guys.
so much running
guys,
around.
Can't cover him, Dina. You can't see him.
That's right. Beautiful.
No, come back.
See
Where's
ya.
she going? She's like, I'm running into the woods.
That's right. She's like, fuck this shit.
I'm going back to college. Listen, if you're an actual like in a fight,
Ball kick is the best way to
kick the
get out.
balls. Yeah,
That's kind of a cheap move though.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
it is. It's supposed to be a cheap
like
move.
in a.
That's like a bar
listen,
fight
you kick
move.
someone in the.
That's not
in
like
the
a
groin
karate
and you
move.
break their neck.
No, you
and then you're
you-
like, what now?
this is what you do.
What
you,
now?
You kick them in the face, and then you take their balls and you. You do one of those.
Oh my god. You guys are animals. Well, it's been an episode of Bad Movie Night.
You kick them in the face and
Keep
you
your
take
balls
the balls
safe.
and like,
Oh my god!
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
classic Ron Martini move. By
Guys,
Mercy,
make
Mike.
this PG.
listen, all right. Ron taught me that the ball.
Oh yeah,
You
taught
like
you
take
that.
a class of
Ball.
Ron
Did
Martini's
you read
martial
one
arts?
of his books on ball
Ron
chapter?
Martini's martial arts class is him like, this is what you do. And it's just a dummy and it has like these sagging balls. And he just shows you how you punch and kick and like grab and rip balls.
See, the brunette was the only one that tried to help him.
That was a great
Nice
transition.
transition.
That was beautiful.
Guys, I think I'm gonna be Ron Marchini.
I do too.
Do you?
What?
I think I'm gonna be Ron Marchini.
You want to be Ron Martini?
I think we need to write books first, and then we can be Ron
That's
Marchini.
right, about karate.
Ron Martini wants nothing to do with these women in a sexual way, like you guys are implying.
What? What?
Are you kidding me?
He doesn't.
What does he want?
He just likes kicking dick. I don't know what you
Yes!
Why do you say that?
He gets off of pain and kicking dick. We've learned that from Karate Cop, and it's even clearer now after watching Omega Cop.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That was the end of it?
Alright, that'll do it for Omega Cop. This has been another episode of Bad Movie Night. My name's Chris.
This is Mark.
AJ.
We will catch you
Next time.
later with our special Halloween episode.
This isn't the Halloween episode?
No, that's gonna come.
This is coming first?
This is coming first.
Oh, really? Shit. Man, they're gonna be disappointed.
Why?
This episode fucking sucked.
Well, Halloween episode really fucking sucks.
No, you
Remember how
kidding
drunk
me?
we were when we shot that?
It's gonna be
AJ in the
good.
banana suit was like...
Well, you guys were told me you're gonna dress up and you didn't, so what can I say? I'm the only one with Halloween spirit around here. Be expected. God forbid.
Just don't watch it either of them. All right.
If you've made it this far, don't watch the next episode.